This week, I ran an experiment on my Instagram where I let my followers decide whether or not I accepted offers. If you are interested in seeing what happened and how this affected my sales, keep on watching. Hey guys, I'm Kay and you've arrived at my weird little corner of the internet. Welcome. If you're new here, I am a part-time reseller on both Poshmark and eBay. And today I have another What Sold Wednesday video. So this week we are talking about Sunday, March 28th through Saturday, April 3rd. So I've had this idea in my head for a little while, and on Sunday, March 28th, I decided to implement it. So essentially what I did was post over on my Instagram stories that I would be running an experiment for the week for any offers that came in from buyers on any of the platforms I sell on. So Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, because I also sell on TheRealReal, but you can't take offers on that platform, so not that one. So if any offers came in from buyers on those other three platforms that I mentioned, I let my followers on Instagram know that I would post a picture of the item with recent comps, what the offer was, and what I paid for that item. I then gave them the option to either accept or decline. Disclaimer, I never decline offers. Very rarely I do on eBay, but usually I will either counter or just let the offer expire. But I wanted to simplify it for my followers and just give them a yes or no option. So either they accept that offer or I don't accept that offer. So let's just get right into what sold, and I will let you know which ones had offers come in that I posted on my Instagram, and I will share those results with you as well. So on Sunday, to start the week, I had two sales, one on eBay and one over on TheRealReal. The eBay sale was an offer that came in from a buyer. So this was a Rock Ruff Pokemon plush. I shared this in a recent haul here on my channel. I had it listed at $40, $39.99, and received an offer of $28. The comps on this item were between $35 and $40 with free shipping, and my cost was $3.79. So I'm going to show you the screenshot from my Instagram. 82% said accept and 18% said decline. So altogether, the buyer paid $33.20 and my profit is $21.21. And it took only 3 days to sell. The RealReal sale for that day was a pair of Veronica Beard slides. I actually sourced these over on Poshmark. I paid $17.50 for them. Obviously no offers, because that's a platform where the price is just the price, and unless they're running a sale or you have a coupon, that's just what you pay. So they sold for $92 on the TheRealReal. And after their commission fees and my cost, I'm left with a profit of $19.30. And they sold pretty quickly on that platform once they were in and processed. All right, on the 29th, I had 3 sales, 2 on Poshmark and 1 on eBay. The first sale over on Poshmark for that day was a pair of Lululemon crops. These I did not get an offer on. They just sold outright for my full asking price. The style is the Can You Feel the Pleat crop, and they were in a size 4. I've had these sitting for quite a while. Lululemon hasn't been moving too well for me, so happy to see these gone and at my full asking price as well. I paid $6.49 for them and they sold for $50. After the Poshmark fees and my cost, I'm left with a profit of $33.51. The second Poshmark sale was one that I put up on my stories for people to vote on. So this was a Comme des Garçons t-shirt, but it's from their Play line, and it's just a black t-shirt, short sleeves with a little red heart patch on it. This I had listed at $60. I paid $8.33, and the comps ranged from around $50 to $75. I received an offer of $45, and 74% of my Instagram people said to accept, so I did. It took about 3 days to sell, and I already got paid out for this item, so I'm super happy for a quick flip. And the eBay sale for the 29th was another one where I got an offer from a buyer. This one was a New with Tags Loci, I think that's how you say it, bracelet. This was from their Cause collection. It's just a silicone bead bracelet. They were pretty popular. They don't sell for a whole heck of a lot. They don't really retail for that much either, but I only paid $1.67 for this. I had it listed at $15 and got an offer of $12. The comps ranged from $8 to $12, so that was within that range, and 100% acceptance over on Instagram. The buyer paid $16.90, and after fees and shipping, I'm left with $9.79 in profit. On the 30th, I had 4 sales and all of them were over on Poshmark. The first thing to sell over on Poshmark for this day was an Anthropologie holding horses blouse. It was just a button down, but it had this nice embroidered bib at the front at the neckline. This one was an offer to liker, so I sent out an offer of $22 and someone accepted. My cost for this item is $0, so after the Poshmark fees, I'm left with a profit of $16.10, but it did take around 6 months to sell. The next 3 sales on Poshmark for the day were all offers from buyers. The first one is a long sleeve athletic top. It had this pretty like floral pattern on it. It was called Space Dye Floral. It was a 2020 style, so super recent. I listed it at $45 and got an offer of $35 within a couple hours of listing. Since it's a recent style, there were only 3 sold comps on all of Poshmark in any size, 1 at 28, 1 at 45, and 1 at 70. I did pay $7.83 for this item, but Instagram voted 87% to accept, and so I did. So it ended up being a same-day sale, and my profit is $20.17 after the Poshmark fees. The next item is another Athleta piece. This one I thought was a regular workout tank with like the sports bra attached, but it's actually a tankini top. So obviously I didn't have the bottoms, it was just the top. This one I listed at $38 and got an offer of $20. My cost was $2.91, and comps were in the $12 to $20 range. The Instagram vote was an overwhelming 86% yes and 14% no, so I was happy to accept this offer. It sold in 4 days, and after fees, I'm left with $13.09 in profit. And the last Poshmark sale for the 30th was this pair of Free People and Jeffrey Campbell strappy heel sandals. I had these listed under both Free People and Jeffrey Campbell in my Posh closet, so I had 2 separate listings for them. I listed them for $70 on both listings, but they had been sitting for around 7 months, so I've been sending offers to likers for $45 with discounted shipping. I got a counter offer from one of the buyers who received my offer to likers for $33, so I sent it over to Instagram to vote on. I paid $6.79, and though I couldn't find a comp for this exact style, they ranged from $30 to $75. But towards the end of the time window for your Instagram stories, 68% of you said yes, so I accepted. After Poshmark fees, I'm making $19.61 off that pair of shoes. On the 31st, I just had 1 sale, and it was over on Poshmark. This one was an Ann Taylor dress. It was red, had like a crochet yoke, so the neckline was crochet, and I got this from the bin. So this one I had listed at $25 and had been sitting for a year because I sourced it from the bins in January of 2020. I only paid 86 cents for it, so it wasn't a big deal that it was sitting around. But I had sent offers for $15 with discounted shipping, and someone countered with 10, so over to Instagram it went. Comps were around 8 to 15-ish. Again, couldn't find the exact same item, but 87% of my Instagram followers said to accept, and so I did. After the Poshmark fees, I'm left with a $6.19 profit and just happy to move it out of my inventory. On the first, I had 2 sales, and both were on eBay. The first one was a plush sale, and it was a full price sale, so nothing went to Instagram for voting. It was a kitty surprise pink cat doll with 3 babies inside, 2 girls and 1 boy. I used to have these as a kid, but this one was not a vintage one. I paid just $2.49 for this. Altogether, the buyer paid $36.24, and after fees and shipping, I'm left with a profit of $21.49, and it took just 2 weeks to sell. And the other sale on the first on eBay was a Fila cropped Sherpa hoodie. This was super cute. I picked it up in a thrift store semi-recently, so this took about 3 weeks to sell. I had it listed at $35, so $34.99 on eBay. I paid just $3.99, and the comps were around $10 to $28, but I got an offer of $15. Instagram was almost a split on this one, but in the end, it ended up with 59% said yes. Altogether, the buyer paid $23.10, and after fees, I'm left with a profit of $10.50, so not quite what I wanted there, but I'm the one who decided to do this experiment, so that's what I get. On Friday the 2nd, I had 2 sales, one on Mercari and one on Facebook Marketplace. I don't make too many Facebook Marketplace sales. I really only list like hard goods that I pull from my booth there. But I did want to include them going forward since they are sales that I'm making fairly regularly, and I wanted to make sure I included those so I am transparent with all of my sales. The first sale we're going to talk about is a Mercari sale, and this one sold outright as well for my full asking price. These I got at the bins. I paid $1.12. It was this cute pair of Oshkosh Bagosh like denim carpenter overalls. Super cute, not vintage. The vintage ones do pretty well, especially over on eBay. Sometimes Mercari, I don't sell too often on there either. But I do know that the vintage ones can fetch like a high dollar value, close to $30 to $35 on eBay, depending on the print. Altogether, the buyer paid $22. It cost me $4.20 to ship. I offer free shipping on most of my Mercari listings. So after the cost, Mercari fees, and shipping, I'm left with $13.54 in profit. And the Facebook Marketplace sale was a pretty good one. It's probably my best sale this week. It was a vintage mid-century modern like brass 2-level bar cart. It had tinted glass on the bottom of each level of the bar cart. A local friend of mine actually picked up 2 of this same bar cart at a local estate sale. She had sent me a text message with a picture of them saying that they were asking $20 and was I interested in them. I quickly responded with yes, and she picked them up for me and hand delivered them to my house. COVID safe, I didn't even see her. She just left them outside for me, and then I Venmo'd her the money. I ended up giving her an extra $10 because she drove all the way here. I know we live in the same state, but I still appreciate that she drove them to me and used her own gas. So altogether, I paid $15 for each one. One of them sold in my booth. Since I had 2, I put one in my booth and I kept one here to either bring to my booth if that one sold quickly or to list on Facebook Marketplace. The one in my booth sold for $60, I think, but I listed the one on Facebook a little bit higher just because sometimes you have to deal with a lot more headaches when you're listing stuff and selling things on Facebook Marketplace. So this one I put at $75. I got a lot of messages on it, but nobody panned out. But about 2 weeks after I had it listed on Facebook, I think I renewed it once as well. A woman messaged me saying that her late grandmother had one that was exactly like it and was it still available. She had her boyfriend come pick it up. Again, I just do porch pickup. Everything is socially distanced. So after you consider the $15 cost for just this one bar cart, I'm left with a $60 profit. And to round out the week, on the 3rd, I had 2 sales, one on Poshmark and one was a local sale. The Poshmark sale was a Rebecca Minkoff clutch wallet. This was mine. I sourced it on Poshmark forever ago, used it for a while, and then decided to move on to something else. So I recorded my cost as 0 since those costs were already consumed. I've had this for a few years at this point. It sold for $15, and after the Poshmark fees, I'm left with $10.50 in profit. And I'm super happy to get it out because I was sick and tired of sharing this wallet. And the local sale actually went to an old coworker of mine who watches my videos, so thanks Shannon for this. I don't have a screenshot to show you because I didn't list it anywhere. She just reached out to me after seeing it in a haul, so I will link that video in the cards and you can see it there. But it was this Anthropologie Mauve top. It was neon, like coral color with this lace detail. I paid $3.91 for this. She sent me a text message asking how much I wanted. I shot out just $25, not expecting her to say yes, but she's local to me, so I had it dropped off. I didn't have to ship this item, so after my costs, I'm left with $21.09 in profit. So now that we've talked about what sold that week, before I get into my numbers, I wanted to talk about a couple items that didn't make the cut from the Instagram votes. So the first one we're going to talk about is an Athleta sports bra. This one was in a recent video. It's called the Empower Daily Bra. It had a front zip. I had it listed at $25 and had been sending offers to likers for $20 plus the discounted shipping, and then someone countered back with $15. The comps were $18 to $30, but I did also pay $8.33 for this item, so it wouldn't have been an amazing profit if it did sell. But when I put it out to my Instagram to see what they would say, they were exactly split down the middle. I did even check the vote count to see if maybe, you know, accept or deny had one more vote and it still just worked out to 50%, but it was 55 votes on either side. I'll try and show you the screenshot so that there's proof that this was actually a split decision. So since it was 50-50, I decided not to accept that offer since I would only be making a $4 profit. That might have been a poor choice because I might not get another offer on this item. I might end up losing money at some point when it eventually sells. But you guys voted and the answer wasn't definitive, so I had to make a decision. So the next item, I actually got 2 different offers on and I posted them both to Instagram. One offer was on Poshmark and one was on Mercari. This one was a Tiffany's necklace. I'm not going to tell you where exactly I got this from yet because it's a surprise and the video is coming to my channel soon. But I had it listed for $200 on Poshmark and $225 over on Mercari since I offer free shipping on Mercari. The Poshmark offer came in at $100. This was a vintage piece from like the late 90s, early 2000s, and the comps on Poshmark were around $125 to $300. I know that's a huge range, but it kind of depends on condition. The offer on Poshmark was $100 and 65% of you said decline. The Mercari offer was $171, and this one was pretty in line with the comps on Mercari, which were $175 to $300. 88% of you did say yes to this one. However, when I went to accept the offer, there was a payment issue and that was never fixed, so I lost that great sale. But spoiler alert, it did actually sell on Mercari a couple days later to a different buyer, and you will see that in next week's What Sold video. The buyer hasn't received it yet, but hopefully everything goes well with that sale and I will keep you posted. The next item we're going to talk about was an eBay offer, and it was this pair of Athleta pants. They are called the Snap Commute Pants. They have snaps like all the way down the legs, like those tear-off pants from the 90s and early 2000s. These I paid $3.16 for. I listed them at $35, so $34.99. There was only one sold comp on eBay. It was $32 free shipping, and they were pre-owned condition just like mine. I did get an offer of $15, which is more than 50% off my asking price. And 76% of you said no, so I did not accept that offer. So that's all I have for you this week. I had a lot of fun with this little experiment. I might do it again in the future, maybe when I expand my business a little bit more and I have more offers coming in on a regular basis. It was really interesting to interact with everyone over on Instagram and see what they would do in these situations. So altogether that was 16 sales across 5 platforms plus 1 local sale. 1 Mercari, 1 on Facebook, 1 other local sale that wasn't on Facebook, 1 TheRealReal, 4 on eBay, and the remaining 8 on Poshmark. So Poshmark wins this week, doesn't too often happen for me. The total sales, and this includes the shipping costs that buyers pay on eBay, is $553.44. My ASP for the week is $34.59, which is around $3 up from last week, so that's always great. And my total profit is $323.76. As a part-time reseller, you guys know I am happy to get any kind of profit coming in weekly. It's all supplemental income for me and my family to travel, to pay for house renovations or any unexpected things that might come up. So I am super grateful for each and every sale. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out here on YouTube. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you here in my little family, and I will see you next time. Bye.